Jesus! 1.2 billion views! The song is nicknamed
Oops
by the band. So today we're going to check out a song by Radiohead called Creep. Now, before a few of you get your panties in a twist, of course I have heard the song before. However, I've mostly heard it in a context of people covering it on, like, singing shows.
Yes, every single thing I say offends them.
I'm sure I've heard it played in the background of supermarkets and all that kind of thing, but what we're going to do today is actively listen. I want to hear the original version as it was meant to be. Feel free to suggest in comments what you want me to react to next. Before I get into it, a portion of today's video is brought to you by Surfshark. Have you ever looked up a flight or online deal, checked back later and found that the price has gotten more expensive? That's because the website knows where and how you are browsing. If it knows you're trying to book something from the USA, it might, for example, charge you more than if it detected you were in, say, Ireland. That's one reason I use Surfshark VPN. It lets me change my virtual location, so I can compare prices as if I'm in another country. And that can make a big difference when booking flights or online shopping, for example. There's tons of other benefits too. What I really like about Surfshark is it's so user-friendly. You don't have to be a tech to understand how to use it. The app is simple and clean, and switching your location literally takes 2 seconds. Ooh, that was a good click. At a deeper level, it also keeps all your information safe, and you can use your account on unlimited devices, your phone, your laptop, your desktop. You can use my code Diane to get an extra 4 months free. Click the link in the description, surfshark.com/Diane. And there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it risk-free. Thanks to Surfshark for supporting the channel. On with the video. A couple of people had suggested I listen to it, and when you did, I was like, I don't know how much of the original I've heard, so we're gonna do that today. Don't forget to stick around afterwards, and we're gonna jump into the why behind the song and some fun facts about the band. Jesus! 1.2 billion views! That's a number I can't even comprehend.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
That's different.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control.
So gentle, this bit.
I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow.
So sincere.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Damn, well that blew all the covers out of the water. I touched on there's something so sincere about hearing the original version of something. And there was way more texture to that song than any of the covers I've heard before. It was so gentle into like so impactful. Were they British? Yeah, English rock band. Thom Yorke, the singer, said of the song, "I have a real problem being a man in the 90s. Any man with sensitivity or conscience toward the opposite sex would have a problem. To actually assert yourself in a masculine way without looking like you're in a hard rock band is a very difficult thing to do. It comes back to the music we write, which is not effeminate, but it's not brutal in its arrogance. It is one of the things I'm always trying, to assert a sexual persona, but on the other hand trying desperately to negate it." Didn't get that initially from the song. I kind of felt it was like about self-loathing in general. I mean, it's his song, so. Okay. Yorke says the song is about being in love with someone but not feeling good enough. He describes the feeling as there's the beautiful people and then there's the rest of us. I don't know though. I think even like the most beautiful people are insecure at times, right? I bet every person could relate to that song. Oh, the band did big in the US but were not a big hit in their native England when they released their album. Oh, by their third album, Radiohead was huge in England but not in the US. The song was censored on the radio. "You're So Effing Special" became "You're So Very Special." Keeping it PG. The song is nicknamed Crap by the band due to its slacker anthem ubiquity. I can only imagine when you have such a massive hit, you have to sing it all the time. You're just like, I'm so over that song. Oh, the 3 blasts of guitar noise, that bit that went did it, did it, did it. It was the result of Johnny Greenwood trying to sabotage a tune he considered too wimpy. Yorke claims he received fan mail from murderers saying how much they could relate to the song. Ooh, creepy. Ooh, the song was apparently inspired by Thom's obsession with a stranger. He was infatuated with a woman who was out of his league, who he'd never met but frequently saw in bars, and he found himself following her around. Don't do that. When he finally got himself drunk enough to build up the courage to confess his obsession, she freaked out. Probably because you were following around like a creep. The girl in question showed up to a concert the band played in Exeter. Thom was mortified because he's never spoken to her or anything. He just followed her a couple of days of a week or whatever about 2 or 3 years ago, and there she was. He was very shaken up after that. Ooh, according to Thom Yorke, he and Colin Greenwood only ended up in a band together because of their terrible dress sense. He says, "We always ended up at the same parties. He'd be wearing a beret and a catsuit." Or something pretty fucking weird. "And I'd be in a frilly blouse and a crushed velvet dinner suit, and we'd pass around the Joy Division records." Oh, we did them on the channel. Well, they are definitely interesting. I really liked the song. I really liked it, and I liked the complexity of it versus all the covers that it has become today. Thanks again to Surfshark for supporting the channel. Use my code Diane to get those 4 months free, and check out surfshark.com/Diane. That's it for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye.